Hairspray is joyful. The musical is joyful because Tracy Turnblad is joyful. Tracy is a pleasantly plump Baltimore teenager who wakes up every morning in 1962 singing her greetings to her hometown. Then it's off to school and the principal's office because of her extreme coiffure held in place with an excess of the title's beauty product. And then hurry home to watch the Corny Collins Show, a local equivalent of Dick Clark's American Bandstand. That was a TV show in which teenagers danced to the latest popular records. Tracy's dream is to become one of the dancers on the Corny Collins Show. After that, she wants to integrate the show. So instead of Negro Day once a month, every day is Negro Day or Negro and White Day. Tracy is built like a fire plug with the energy of a spark plug, and after the first few minutes, you believe she might achieve her goals. But I won't give away the ending, should anyone watching not know the ending from first the John Waters movie of 1988, then the Broadway musical adapted from it in 2002 by Mark O'Donnell and Thomas Meehan's book, and Mark Shaman and Scott Whitman's score, and recently produced by Hawthorne Players. And then the movie musical adapted from the stage musical in 2007. Somehow, producers of Hairspray keep finding teenage young women with the right build, overflowing energy, and star sparkle to play Tracy. So it was at Hawthorne. April Marie Nigas was a joyful Tracy. I don't know what she'll do next, but I want to be there. As always, her mother, Edna Turnblad, was played by a man in drag. Mark Lull never dropped a stitch in his convincing performance, but he did have fun winking at the audience on the lowest notes on his numbers. John Robertson was the devoted husband and father and hatcher of plans to further his lady's ambitions. Natalie Krivokuka was the blonde and perkily devious rival of Tracy on the show, and Teresa Peters-Nigas was her blonde and equally devious mother, who just happened to be the producer of the Corny Collins Show. Jeff Lloyd played Corny himself. He looked and acted not unlike Dick Clark. I think the hair had something to do with it. Tracy, of course, had a huge crush on the cutest boy on the show, Link Larkin, who was, of course, also linked with the blonde rival. But Tracy could dream about Link, and did, and then some and more. Marching to the beat of a different drummer in high school, Tracy wound up first in detention and then in special ed, where she got to know the black kids that she wanted to join the Corny Collins Show, and Hairspray's music changed from doo-wop to R&B. Paul Herbert Pitts as Seaweed J. Stubbs saw to that, as well as to some terrific dancing. He introduced Tracy to his mother, Motormouth Maybelle, hostess of Negro Day, played by Melissa Harris, and Little Inez, given a big voice by Brekke DeVault. Seaweed also connected with Tracy's best friend, the terminally innocent Penny Pingleton, played by Erin McRaven, whose mother, played by Trish Nelke, was terminally white. Hairspray is a musical, and Mark Strathman was responsible for very fine music, vocal and instrumental. The TV show is about dancing, and Natalie Krivokuka choreographed the joyful moves. Tracy Newcomb's costumes brought back the early 60s. Carl Wendland did lights, and Eric Wendland sound. Director Larry Quiggins had lots of good ideas and a cast that was ready for most of them. He and Dennis Dudenhofer designed the set, which is my one disappointment in this joyful production. It was efficient, but it was plain. It wasn't joyful.
Well, I agree with you that this was a remarkably joyful production of a thoroughly delightful show.
Let's hear some of the music.
Hey, thanks for watching. Click here to subscribe and check us out on Facebook. The link is below.